some girls do a lot. I'm sorry it feels like I'm supporting the man. I'm not supporting him, but I'm trying to look for the root cause of the problem. What happened?
Yes, the thing is,
Something else
we can't know this thing, and it's obvious that this relationship was not rooted in love. Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Chat Up. My name is Tobia and here with me is
Brenda.
Okay, so before we start today, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors for the day. Shout out to Utol by Ria, a healthy snack company based in Abuja, Nigeria. And they deal with healthy fresh juices and healthy fruit snacks. So if you are in the healthy gang and you want to, make healthier choices on your snacking, definitely you should contact them. Their number will be on the screen. Okay. So we are going on the streets of Instagram. Hello, good evening. I've been married for 5 years. My husband doesn't talk to me. Not like we are fighting, but he confides in outsiders more than me. I don't know anything about his business or plans. He prefers to talk to my mother or sisters or his friends more than me. I hear about his plans from my family. I've told my mother and sisters to stop talking to him, but they wouldn't listen. I feel so lonely. Like, for example, my husband has plans to move to a better area, but he told my family before me. He's starting a fish farm, and he told my sisters, especially my younger sister. Is this normal? I feel like a maid. I only cook for him. He will just enter the house and say, "Where's my food?" And he will eat and go and watch ball and sleep. Oh my God. But we don't even have sex. We don't really even have sex. We haven't had sex in 2 months. Okay. Hey. Are you done? Are you done? Yes, I'm done. Okay. I'm just shocked. Oh, Jesus. That's the one you just read. That it brings me to, how did they even get married? What did she see that made them get married? Was the guy trapped? Hey, do you understand? Because how are you married? Maybe they have sex once in a year or twice in a year. Are you married? People don't have conversations. What are you, sir? I'm sorry, but you're not married. You are practically flatmates. That's what I will say, right? There's an parents because there's no love, no connection, nothing. Do you understand? So why are you still there? Thank you. Why are you still there? I beg you. I wish she was in front of me. I'll ask her, "Madam, what happened? How come you got married? Did something happen? Did you get pregnant?" Yes, because these are the things. Because, why would you be in a relationship like that? What's even the use? It's even better if you're single. Companionship. Exactly. It's to add spice to your life. Take away from you. This is where I always say some people just get married to please society. Or they want to feel among. Do you understand? They want to show by, their friends are getting married. Oh, I must get married too. Then from there, they may what people are dealing with. They may just okay, my ovulation is coming soon. Let me see if I. I'm sorry, but some girls do a lot. I'm sorry it feels like I'm supporting the man. I'm not supporting him, but I'm trying to look for the root cause of the problem. What happened? Yes, the thing is, something else we can't know this thing, and it's obvious that this relationship was not rooted in love. And if it's not, thank you. And even if it was, something must have gone off at some point. Something happened. Yeah, so there is one way or two ways out of it. First, have a conversation with your husband. Sir, whatever you call him. I want us to have a conversation. What did I say? Hi, sir. Because no, it's not nice. Augusta, you're talking to him. That's the reason you will just call me, "Where's my foot?" Do you get it? So, Augusta, I want to have a conversation with you. Please. I don't like the way that things are going on in this relationship. you come, you don't do this, you know, you don't talk to me, you don't tell me, you only discuss with my mother and my sisters. I feel, you know, you have an honest conversation with him and basically set up your mind towards accepting whatever he says and try not to convince him.
Exactly.
Nonetheless, like if he says, I don't like this relationship, I'm not happy here myself, you know, and then make a decision.
Yeah.
So it's either he says, and if he's saying that, and then it's either he says something that you did to him that made him start acting this way, then you guys try to talk it out and do better. And if it's not working out that way, then make a decision to leave, ask for a divorce, and go find your happiness somewhere else.
If it has been like this since you got married, then there's obviously something happened before you even got married to you.
This thing hurts me so much. But you know what? I have this friend who is building an application. He's building something massive, and it's basically an application that, and even a system that will allow for people to choose the right partners. It is able to decipher your type of person, your personality, your traits. All you just need is your name, your date of birth, and where you were born. Once he has that information, he can tell you guys if you guys are compatible. And if you're not compatible, he finds ways to make it work. If not, even for work, like people you should hire, the type of people you should hire, the type of people you should go into relationships with, the type of people you should call friends, type of people you would need for a particular project that you have. And it's a wonderful app. Like, I am so eager for that app to actually start working, because I feel like a lot of people are making so many mistakes. And marriage is one thing that if you don't get it right, marriage is, but I like that it's not a do or die affair these days. I like that there's a part where you can eventually,
It's not like we're encouraging it, or
it's not like we're encouraging divorce or anything, but there are some cases where
even the pastor will tell you to leave.
Exactly.
This
person can go and kill herself.
Yeah, because she's lonely. She's very lonely.
But and her family
is made for her family. Thank you.
The only people who should have your back. No.
That's what. Hey God, it's painful. There's a possibility maybe the guy is very rich, right? And then he's really spending on that family, and maybe probably the mom is so self-centered, and she feels, oh my God, if I go against this guy, he will not support us anymore. And then from there, you become a stranger to them, and it feels like it's just the guy that they do, not even you. So whatever you say to them
is just entry here
and coming out from the other side. Exactly. So I'm so sorry, madam, for what you're going through. I can't imagine, because marriage, I don't know, marriage is a union or an institution where you need to enjoy yourself, because it's meant to be a lifetime thing.
This tough enough.
It's meant to be a lifetime thing. Yeah. You're not even friends with your husband. He just comes to the house and tells you, where's my food? Are you kidding me? Really? Oh my goodness. God, I beg you. Me, I cannot deal with such a marriage, yo. Hey, I'm so sorry, yo, because I really, it's painful what she's going through in her.
Yes.
Because it's been how long now? 5 years. So probably she has kids. Does she have kids? Does she write? She kids. So probably you have kids already, and maybe to you just want to make it right. So according to what Tofia said, probably it's best you have a conversation with him. That's if you've not had a conversation with him. But another thing, immediately he says, oh, I'm not happy. I don't think I want to be in this. I'm just in this for the kids. Sit yourself down and ask yourself some questions. Do you also want to be in it for the kids and ignore the whole situation? You're being lonely. I don't know. You have to be the one to answer this after you finish having that particular honest conversation with him, because you need to know what is happening. You need to know what to do. You know, it's painful. I'm so sorry. And if you're feeling, you're still in it because you want to stay married, madam, you can find someone else. You can find someone else. I'm not saying it's a guarantee statement, though. Is even a possibility you may not find any other person till you die. But what's the difference? You're obviously single at this point. She's single, I mean.
You're still single.
Only free rent.
Oh my God. Oh my Jesus.
People are dealing with a lot.
People are dealing with a lot.
People are dealing.
That's why I remember the other.
It's easy for us to actually even sit
Yeah, and talk about it.
but the choice, the actual making of that choice, you don't know easier circumstance.
It's actually not.
You don't see their circumstance.
Well, I'm just
Even knowing that some people have jobs, but they can't even live alone. Do you understand me? They can't live alone. Probably this someone who lived in her parents' house before she moved to her husband's house. The thought of going to go and get an apartment by herself.
Do you understand where the guy would fight her for the kids? Like, you're not going with my kids.
So let's just assume she doesn't even have kids. Let's just say she just has a job that is just giving her enough to take care of basic needs. And this person doesn't sound like she has a job. Do you understand? She sounds like a housewife. But still, I don't know, like, sometimes these things can be so, like, I try as much as possible not to, because I'm an empath. So I put myself, that's why whenever I have conversations, you can hear me want to even speak from the root of why it is probably here, because I have the ability to put myself in a particular situation, even if I'm not in. And also, the reason I feel the actual emotion.
The first thing I said was, what happened? How did they get married? What was that situation?
What was the situation?
Well,
Yes, that because
something must have happened.
there have to be something, like it was that there was a flag. There was already a flag.
Yeah, in the beginning.
To get to this point,
In the beginning, yeah.
You can't just come and say my husband doesn't talk to me. You know, like there has to be something. But you know, she didn't mention that. She should have said, okay, this was the circumstance before my marriage, and then this is what.
Yeah, they will know how to even talk about it.
I didn't give the grassroots of the whole thing, so hence why, you know, we were guessing that man.
Yeah.
But still, Sha, have an honest conversation with your husband and be ready for the outcome of that conversation. And if he's willing to adjust and fix it, get and work on it. And if he's not, please, the world, I believe that the world is abundant and is ever willing to give us. You always find someone who will love you, who will respect you. Even if you don't find, please love yourself first.
Even they've spoken to people and then they'll say, the street is not kind though. The street is people there said they've never found someone else.
He's ever been kind. It's never been kind. It's never been kind, but you cannot dwell on that mindset. Do you understand me? You cannot dwell. There's always going to be something that people would say, but choose you.
And also, if you believe you are broke, your parents cannot help you financially when you leave, and maybe you're a housewife, you're not doing anything. If you're educated, try and get a job or try and get a skill. Another problem now will not be if the guy says, I don't want you to work. You have to be a housewife. Go to YouTube and learn something. Go to YouTube and learn something, right? Since he works, that means he leaves the house in the morning and comes back in the evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, during that period, learn something. Do something for yourself.
Yes.
Because I would not advise anybody to be in a home like that. I would not advise anyone to be in a marriage like that. It doesn't make sense. That's like I don't know, you're killing yourself emotionally, physically, mentally. Every aspect of your life is just going down the drain and you're watching it go down the drain. Right. Yeah, so that's for me. I don't know about you.
Like, honestly, like I said, my solution is have an honest conversation. Be ready for the outcome, be it good or bad. And once it's whatever it is, move on.
Yeah.
If it's good, move on. If it's bad, move on. You know, move with the tide.
Yeah.
And this person doesn't love you, so you cannot mirror back that energy, because apparently it's a one speaking. You can't mirror back. You are a reflector of what he does to you. And your energy is definitely going to be depleted and it's going to be drained. And the more you remain there, the more, and if you have children, it's going to.
Before one day, your hatred, because at the point, you should start hating the man, right? And then from that hatred, oh my God, something else will now come. You know, women have, I don't know how to explain how we are.
We have a very, very good ability of keeping secrets and plotting. I'm so sorry to say this, but it feels like women can actually commit crime way better than men. I get away with it. You'll not even have any idea. So instead of you to stay there, and at the point, the love or whatever likeness you have for this man turns to hatred. From there, you start putting all that bit by bit in his food, and then he dies. I would advise you, please do not have that mindset at all. If it's going to get to that point, stand up, pick that bag after having that honest conversation with him, and he says he's not happy in it. He sees you as a flatmate or as a sister or whatever he says. Carry your bag. That's after you finish learning that thing I told you to learn, probably on YouTube. That's if you're not allowed to leave the house, or if you're not allowed to work or learn something outside.
Or just in a time where there are so many opportunities. So I'm just trying to say, pick a skill.
If she cannot go out, if the man says, oh, don't go out or don't work or don't, because some men, they have their rules and regulation. I don't know why that is, but if that's the case, try to have internet on your phone, learn something online, and I don't know how you do it, but learn something and start something and try and build yourself. Try and have passion for something else so that you love something else. Because trust me, she may not even leave home. Some women, they would rather die not to leave that marriage. Why? Because they want to remain married. They want to please the society. They don't want to be the single ones among their friends, right? So because of that, they can take all the rubbish in the world from that particular person. But please, according to what Tovia said, learn to love yourself, because I feel she doesn't really love herself.
I'm sorry. I mean, you know,
Yeah, but yes. Exactly.
You're rather coming to the story of how relationship,
you understand?
5 years.
5 years. And you had to japa. Because like you cannot kill yourself.
So I think may the Lord be with you. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Yeah, may the Lord be with you guys. Thank you so much for, sticking with us to the end of this video. If you have any advice for this young lady, this woman, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section. Please like, share, and, comment on the video. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with us. We hope to see you in the next video. So, yeah. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.